Hey there guys, Lewi 2x4 back here again with another video. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Lego room. This has changed quite a bit considerably from last year. There's a lot more stuff here and on the shelves compared to last time. I can't really remember what exactly was in here a year ago. It seems like a very long time that we did one of these. Now I've had a lot of questions, I've had a lot of people asking what it looks like now. A lot of people being naughty actually to see what's in the drawers and stuff down there, the updated office, studio, Lego room, whatever you want to call it. So I thought we'd start off with the editing area, my gaming area, my chill zone basically. So this is where I mainly do a lot of the editing now for my videos. So I used to do them a lot on my phone just because I didn't have a desktop computer. So I had the laptop, but it was really buggy and laggy. So I decided to get myself a computer, and luckily my boss had one. So it's nothing crazy. It's literally just sat down here. It does the job. It's a lot faster than my laptop that I used to have, and I'm able to run certain things that I wasn't able to run before. So from left to right for the whole setup, basically, we have the Xbox Series X. We have my controller, my Turtle Beach headset. We have my Google Home hub. We have my Acer curved monitor. I don't know how well you can see it, but if you sort of look this way, it's got a slight curve to it. I've had this for a very long time, for ages. We have my Corsair K50 keyboard. Great little keyboard. It takes a little bit of time to get used to. It's like a fake mechanical style keyboard, but it's lovely. You can have all these crazy effects on it. If I do like F5, I think it's one of those keys you can change all the colors, and you can do it through the IQ app on the computer itself. Then we have my ELO Rocat headphones. These are basically mainly for listening to music, listening to like editing like videos, basically. Playing stuff back and redubbing it and going over it and stuff like that. Microphone's great on it. I use that for my comparison videos, my run-through videos, my initial first image thoughts type stuff videos. And then we have my Corsair mouse, which was like a combo with the keyboard as well. So it's a nifty little setup. It's nothing flash. It's nothing crazy. I literally only picked these up simply for the fact that it was a combo deal, early Christmas present, and it lights up so that I can sort of do some editing and stuff in the dark. So if I push this out the way, my mouse, I've just got my Titan Wolf desk mat, which is handy for sort of resting on, for building on. I can see all the parts that I need to see. My other one was plain black, but this has got a wolf design on either side of it, if I move my mouse either way, because these are all things that I feel silly going into this much depth into everything that I have, but a lot of people have been really asking me exactly what I have and what I don't have and that sort of thing. So I'm doing the rundown for everybody basically. So we have up top of here is the Logitech C20, I believe this is, or C50. I can't remember exactly. But it's a nifty little camera. I use it for the live streams now, and it's got a great crisp quality, and it's really easy to use, especially with OBS there, which is what I do a lot of my reaction videos and stuff with. We've got a couple of my games and certain things. Sony Vegas is what I use to edit my videos nowadays. Really handy. It's great. It's one of those things that just, I've used it for so long and then I stopped using it, and when you go back to using it, it's so easy to use. It's great. So that's pretty much the desk area, apart from these little drawers, and it's basically just, look at the state of my wires, that's absolutely terrible. So these drawers are basically just like documents, private stuff. I think one of these is actually like Lego instructions, as you can see in there. I won't fully pull all them out because it's a nightmare to get them back in. And then the only other thing is, if I turn off the light, I've got my LEDs at the back there, which is kind of nice. It helps you not focus so much on the screen. It helps with your eyesight and stuff, which is really cool. That all changes colour, voice activated, jazz, all that sort of stuff. Then on the right hand side, this is literally where all the Lego is. It's messy because I have these moments of I'm building stuff, I need to get it all out, and I get certain bits out, like all these leaves and stuff, and bikes and minifigures, and I'll just kind of like sit there and think, oh, I don't really want to do that now. And I'll go do something else. So yeah, that's why it's so messy there. But from we'll go from this end first. We'll go from like the beach end. So we've got the beach, the modified beach. We have the skate park that's literally just been pushed in so that it doesn't get knocked over. The blue cult building and the library, fire station, the Angel View Mall, or Transform Mall if you want to call it that. We've got the hospital that's still a work in progress. Then we have the corner garage, the masonry apartments. We're currently waiting for one more floor to go on this, and that's from Fab Blondie's Bricks. She sent one over. So I think there's mine and Jess's, Brick Fun 101, Woodshop Teacher. This one is Stop Motion Harris Films floor that I'm working on, and then the next one's going to be Fab Blondie's Bricks. So really interesting, really love this idea that I've had, just seen it a bunch of times, and I thought it'd be really cool to have something smaller that people can afford to send, or I have the parts to build. So it's a really cool idea. Then we have the modular police station, which is just here. Down this side is literally just loads of junk. So there's like, I won't reveal too much, but that's Jess's birthday present, Brick Fun 101 parcel, all my boxes and stuff from my computer gear. Then we've got my other monitor, a box of Lego bits that I've just done, my tripod, and then the same side, the same set of drawers as the other side, but these are literally just all documents as well, like stuff for the mortgage and things like that. Nothing really interesting in there. Then underneath we have my brick selection type thing, so it's like all the colours. I don't separate the pieces by like the actual pieces and their function. I just do it all by colour. It's way easier. So we've got a bunch of these. There's labels on them, but they're not exactly right. Like that one says red, but it's actually green, because I get into these building fits and I end up just putting any lid that goes back on, and then we've got some white underneath there. At the top we've got like instructions, my old laptop, power cables and stuff like that. In this drawer is some more tiles, parts basically, stuff that I don't use very often, extra bits of like base plate that I've cut away, and this is just like a bag of stuff that I've got ideas for, and I was using those parts for something, but I haven't quite got to that stage, so I've just kind of like put them in the bag there. Got some more parts underneath. It's literally just all parts down here, guys. We've got vehicles and lights and bits of sets that I don't use, all my gold pieces, some like useful stuff like ladders and candles and all that sort of thing in there. And then the bottom one is literally all cleaning stuff, windows here, plates, tape, some more pieces that I don't really use a lot of. And then over here, oh god, so we're gonna have to get all this out. So these are just like wipes for my desk, a cloth for my screen, if I move those over here. These are all my sorting tubs. So I've got a few of these. I've got an absolute like ton of these. So these are really handy. They're only like £1, I think, and they're great for storing things in. Like you can get them from hobby shops, pound shops, craft stores, all that sort of thing. So this abyss here is literally all my black parts that I very rarely use. Just an abundance of black parts and stuff in there. I never really use a lot of black stuff. I should, and I'm thinking about creating bridges over in that far corner out of some black parts. So I'll probably get all these out sometime soon and do like a city update. So if I move that to one side, that's heavy as hell. We've got like some more instructions. I've got like loads of random tubs, so like tubs for the pick-a-brick wall, spare plastic tubs. What's in this one? Like random parts that I've kept for some weird reason in a separate tub. I love recycling, so that's why there's a lot of plastic here. I don't like to see it go to waste. I'd rather just use it. Then we've just got like instructions, basically. If I drop that on the top of there, we've got instructions, more parts, more base plates, more instructions, a lot of dark grey stuff and white. We've got the original city plan here as well, which is what I came up with while I was bored at work. That's generally what I was coming up with, but I don't know how well that's gonna turn out. So I'm gonna shot those back in here. Ugh. Lift this up and throw that over there. So then these little sorting tubs, these are basically where I keep all my tiles. So this one's got like white, nugget or nougat, yellow, orange, dark blue. Then we've got my other tile box, which is this one here, which is greens, purples and pinks, peach, orange type colour, light blue, dark blue, browns and stuff like that. Then we've got these ones, which is basically printed circular tiles here, 1x2s, 2x2s, like tiles, printed tiles, sticker elements and printed pieces, some larger printed pieces, curved pieces and awkward pieces, the 1x1 dots, printed dots, some more printed stuff, some of the larger things like the Charles Dickens sticker, certain things that I can't get into a designated area, money and valuables, gold plates, loads of police utensils like shield and weapons and stuff like that in that one. Some say I was very organised, but this isn't organised, believe me. I've seen other people's that are way more organised. So in this one is fruit, desserts, pies and cookies, and 1x1 cylinders, 1x1 plates, or yeah, tiles, whatever you want to call them, chicken, fish, pizza, hot dogs, pretzels, more weapons. These are glow-in-the-dark tiles, I think. Yeah, they're kind of glow-in-the-dark. Then we've got like boom boxes, activity stuff, more weapons, maintenance stuff, weapons there, and then just a big bunch of cups and utensils and spoons and all that sort of thing. So that's them four out of the way. Trust me, these things are really handy. If you've got like a city or if you like organising, those things are amazing. So then this is like my large one, which has got stuff like all my trans yellow pieces, all my trans orange, pets, animals, larger pieces that I don't use, like action pieces, web pieces and stuff like that. Trans green and black, I believe that is. Is that trans black? Yeah, trans black. Red. You can't really see it that well, but there's like a mix of purple and stuff in there. You can see the sort of purple down in this bottom corner. Completely transparent white, dark blue and light transparent blue. And then stuff for minifigures like heads, spare parts, costumes. And then the minifigure tub. There is a bunch of minifigures in here. I don't know how I accumulated so many of these, because these things have just... I suppose as you get sets, you just tend to amass a lot of these minifigures. So there's some great ones in here, like this is one of my favourites. This silly elephant lady. Some of the new ones from the new series. Stuff from Assembly Square, stuff from Polybags. There's all sorts. You've got like the CMF series. What else? There's just a bunch of them. You've got Swamp Man, I believe. Yeah, there's just a bunch of these. If you guys want me to go through a video and show off all my minifigures, I'll do that. If you guys are into that sort of thing. I know a lot of people like doing a minifigure collection video, so I'll do that sort of thing. So they usually just sit underneath there, out of the way, and that's really pretty much where I work. I sort of take parts out of here, put them onto here, or put them onto here, and just build away. So the shelves, because people have been interested about the shelves. So on the first shelf, we've had a little update. I can't remember when the last time I showed this shelf was. But we've got the Amelia Earhart tribute, which is a really nice set. We've got the red chrome minifigure keychain. We've got a thank you teacher card, this was from, so basically my job before I was a like admin assistant graphic designer, I used to take disabled children to school, and I used to sit in the taxi with them or the minibus with them and like chat to them, make sure they were safe and stuff. And this was like a letter that I got from a little boy called George that just really appreciated me. We had a fun time. We used to watch YouTube and stuff like that in the taxi or in the minibus, and it was great. He was a lovely lad, and his mum and dad decided to get me that, so as a thank you. Then we've got my granddad, who sadly passed away a while ago, long time ago. Gordon Cree, absolute legend. Can't say enough about him. True gentleman. Probably my best father figure that I've ever had. He was a keen glider, so this is his, and it used to sit on his desk, and I used to fiddle about with that while I was a little kid. And it was always something I was fascinated with. And when my granny and my auntie came down, they said, "Oh, we want you to have this," and I burst into tears. But yeah, it was something that I always was fascinated by, and now to have it in my possession and sort of carry on the tradition or legacy of my grandfather, it means the world to me. So it's always there. He's always here looking down on me, making sure I'm behaving myself. And yeah, just basically keeping an eye on me. So then we have Dudley and Daisy in a photo just there. Dudley's on the right and Daisy's on the left. Two of the best dogs I've ever owned. They're so funny. They're naughty sometimes, but that's what dogs are like. They're just brilliant. Then we've got this display, which is basically Aaron and Stacey from Brickform 101, who are really dear friends of mine and close friends of mine. They sent me a bunch of the Ninjago minifigures, and I just decided to create this display for them. So I just swivel this around. It's like some crazy Avengers Endgame fight scene with all the ninja and stuff like that. Really, really cool. That was like a mock. Then at the top we have another picture of Dudley and Daisy a long time ago when we first bought the house. There's some pictures of me and Jess after bowling. We've got Brickhead's Hagrid over there. We've got the famous Stormtrooper. Now, you guys know I don't like Star Wars, but this is like a historic piece now. Like, I hate Star Wars. This is the guy that survived everything. I plan on doing more things to him, torturing him a little bit more, sending him to space. I don't know. But yeah, he's a real, it's kind of like a meme that sits up there. Then we have the Diagon Alley plaque with Hagrid and Harry Potter. Then we've got the cool looking pineapple. I almost called it a watermelon, but that's definitely not a watermelon, Lewis. Got a little fake plant there. Then we've got a picture of me and Jess from forever and a day ago, I think. I can't remember, like 3 years, 4 years maybe. A long time ago. Then we've got Buckbeak. That set came with the Diagon Alley set. Then over here we have the Blacksmith, Lego Blacksmith set, which is a really cool set. Love it. We'll never take it down. Never. It's staying up there, and I love it to bits. It's an amazing set. And I love it. I love the sort of the vibes, the English vibes that I'm getting from it. So got to keep it up. Then we have I love this scene now that I've put that mech there. So this is the mech that I won from Aaron and Stacey's giveaway not too long ago. And it looks wicked. I fell in love with it, and I was just like, whoa. So I used all my points and won that. And now that looks over the San Francisco Lego set, which is one of the first ones that Jess got me for my birthday maybe 3 years ago, which is when I first started getting into Lego. But yeah, that's pretty much it, as I've just killed the chair behind me. This was all going well until Lewis kicked the chair. So yeah, this is pretty much it. This is what I've got to work with. This is the space I have left to put buildings and scenes and stuff like that until this room gets so crammed to the point where I will probably have to force Jess out of her room and swap with her and do it that way and create a bigger city. But yeah, that's the room, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed this video and this in-depth look at the Lego room, Lego studio. I really appreciate you all. If you like this sort of thing, hit the subscribe button. If you want to see more, take a look at my other videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace, guys.